Alright. Well, everyone, welcome to the Ohlone Summer Flagship Series for August 13th, 2013. It will be Team DoubleExplosion versus the Minions. So we're getting the room set up right now. But that's not very interesting. And we should get started in about 5 minutes, I hope, unless there's some sort of delay. And we'll see how that goes. I hope there isn't a delay. I really don't want there to be a delay. But we will see. Commentating today will be I, Tim, aka TheRandomGamer. From Team the Thundercats, I'm the jungler for their team. I'll be doing it by myself. The reason being, the commentators haven't practiced doing it together yet. Commentating together yet has not been practiced that much so often. In the previous streams there were people talking above the other person, and we can't really have that. So we're just gonna be working with what we got for now. So we'll see how that goes. So we're getting, like I said, we're getting the team set up right now. There seems to be a few people missing. We're missing one person on Team the Minions and the other on Team DoubleExplosions. So we'll see. We'll see. My mic is actually pretty far from my face. I don't know how much farther I can move it away. I can make my mic quieter in stream. If I move it to like here, it should fix it. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, Ferocious Muffin just joined, so we're still missing 2 people on one more. We're missing 2 more people on Team DoubleExplosion. With 2 minutes left before the match starts. So we'll see how that plays out. And I hope it's not a big problem. It shouldn't be a big problem. We are currently missing, I believe, Top Fanboy and let me check the roster. We're missing Top Fanboy, who is their jungle, oddly enough, and we are missing their support, which is Basath Rule, I think, or Kill Stealington. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah. Alright, we're still trying to get this set up. It's taking a lot longer than I expected. Team the Minions, well, at least one of them is complaining about this match starting, and they're complaining. I don't know why they're complaining so much. They are being impatient. Excuse me. Alright, time to get rid of that annoying steam. Actually, never mind. I can't get rid of steam. I can't get rid of it. That's because I run League through Steam. Too bad. Alright, got it. Alright. We're still missing 2 people on we're still missing 2 people. Oh jeez, why is it so hard for people to be online on time? We have the same problem with our team and our support. I don't know what the big problem is, but oh well. Oh well. Well, I guess until then, we can take a second and we will talk about some statistics from the Minions' last game. So these are the statistics from the first game the Minions played, which was against the team that I jungle on. And the big one played top lane Nasus, going 8-2-12 with 157 creep score. No Respect Kid playing Hecarim, going 10-4-18 with 122. We had Curse Skyblade playing Zyra in that mid lane, 5-5-18 with 191. We had Shade, their team captain, playing Vayne, going 9-1-9 with 180, and Ferocious Muffin playing Blitz, going 1-5-7 with 12. These stats, obviously the only stats we have so far from the first game, and they wrecked the Thundercats. It was a very one-sided match. Hecarim was everywhere at all times with very heavy map presence, and obviously Vayne was just free farming a lot. Alright, we're missing one more person. We're about ready. He was just invited. We'll see if he comes in, and then we're going to jump into Champion Select. And here we go. And I believe everyone's ready. I hope everyone's ready. Everyone's here. We'll see if everyone's ready. We're just making sure everyone's ready. And it looks like everyone's ready. They're just confirming it. And they just started the picks and the bans. So we're going to jump right into that and talk about that as we're starting the second week of games, and here we are, the picks and bans. And I will be stopping that music now because we have our beautiful League of Legends music playing in the background. So we're going to start with these bans. DoubleExplosion banning out that Blitzcrank. Obviously Blitzcrank is a standard ban, but we saw him being played on Team Minion last match, and definitely important. And they banned out the Vayne, also a very big player in last match. Team Minion's banning a Mumu, and they get their second ban right now, and they ban out Kassadin. Very interesting ban. Considering we haven't seen DoubleExplosion play yet, these bans are probably research related. Probably. I can just assume that they're not just random banning champions. I hope they're not random banning champions. And now the third ban came out, which is a Thresh. So we're focusing that bottom lane right now. That's definitely what we're doing over in Team DoubleExplosion, and Team Minions just kind of banning what I'm hoping is against their research that they've done, but we will see. We will see how this turns out. And now come, of course, the picks, and bounced immediately picks that Lee Sin. Bounce is DoubleExplosion's captain, and he is their AD carry, so I'm assuming he's picking it for someone else, unless they are swapping around a little bit. On Team the Minions, we have that ever so strong Malphite. That Malphite picked up first for the Big Wan, who is their top laner, so we might see Malphite top lane unless they decide to run him in the jungle. Katarina being hovered over, he is their AD carry, so that is a very probable pick. Considering they did ban out his Vayne, he cannot play her again this match. Katarina, definitely solid pick. She does have that far ranged. So we will see. We will see. And I did turn down my background volume, so I hope that it's better now. I will be watching the chat and answering any questions you guys have, so do feel free to send those out a little bit. And we're going to the next picks here, Spy Wombat and Enfader. And we see Janna being hovered over here for support. Enfader for Team DoubleExplosion is in fact their mid laner, and Spy Wombat is their top laner. So top lane Cho'Gath locked in. If this is the champion he's going to play, I'm going to assume that we're going to have a Cho'Gath top and a Lee Sin mid. Janna might be locked in for that support. I do not think that Janna will be played mid. I don't think so. They could. I've seen Janna played mid. I don't think they will. If they lock this in, it will probably be a swap. Maybe not. I don't know. Last second here, she will be locked in. And we will see if I'm right. I'm thinking it's going to be support. Maybe Enfader is going support. According to my roster, Enfader is their mid laner. But you never know how they might swap it. Okay, we have Ferocious Muffin on that Zyra. Ferocious Muffin is their top laner, according to my roster. But, wait, hold on. Okay, their roster, well, they don't have to follow the roster exactly, but according to the roster, Ferocious Muffin is their top laner, but we did see Big Wan top lane last match. So I am going to assume that Big Wan will be in that top lane. Ferocious Muffin was their support, if I remember correctly, and Shade was their AD carry, with No Respect Kid being that Hecarim jungle, and Skyblade their mid laner. And we see that Vi locked in. Now Vi is such a strong jungler. Her ult will lock down someone, you know, you can't stop it. She can dash through walls with her Q. She does have that, basically just like Vayne's rings with her bashing ability. So she's being locked in right there. My guess right now is Malphite top, Vi jungle, Caitlyn AD carry. Zyra could be either played mid or bottom. That Zyra was played mid last time, so we will see how that works out. And we have Twitch, and I was correct. Karthus, I'm going to assume Karthus will be in that mid lane, and Janna will be in that bottom lane as support. And we are going to see them hovering over Twitch. Ooh, a Corki. And now they're going to Ashe. They're being indecisive right now. They're probably deciding what would be best to do against Caitlyn. They don't know if Zyra's mid yet. They don't know if Zyra's support, so they kind of have to choose right now. And they might lock in Corki, which I would find very interesting because I have not seen Corki played in a very long time. The timer's running out here, and they lock in Corki, and I'm really excited now. I'm actually very excited for this match. I want to see Corki and Orianna being picked. Cannot forget that. Orianna is being picked on the Minions for their mid laner, most likely. And looking at the summoner spells, that's true. So we are seeing the same lineup as last time on Team Minions, at least. We have the Big Wan top on Malphite. Then we have Vi in the jungle, Orianna, per Skyblade, Orianna mid, Shade, Caitlyn, AD carry, and Ferocious Muffin, Zyra support. And on Team DoubleExplosion, we have Bounced playing as AD carry Corki. Our top lane will be Cho'Gath as Spy Wombat, Our jungler will be Lee Sin, our mid laner will be Karthus, and our support will be Janna. And we are in for a game. Team the Minions going for their second win. Can they get it? I don't know. And now I need to entertain you for 3 minutes because that is the delay we are putting. So I'm going to put that music back on. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to switch back to this screen right here to remind you guys really quickly, and I will be talking about favorites in a second. But we're going to look at the screen again. And I might switch back and forth between the screens, but let's take a look right here. Big LAN on Nasus going 8-2 and 12. So Nasus, very tanky, a lot of CC, can shut down that AD carry with his Wither. And we see, on this time, we see him on Malphite. Again, very tanky, and again, can shut down that AD carry. He has that slow with his, he does have that slow with his disc. He has that ult that cannot be stopped. And he can dive into the entire team. If he's lucky, he'll get 5 of them and just knock them up, and the AD carry will probably melt. Going back to our previous screen, we're going to see Hecarim in the jungle going 10, 4, and 18. And switching back to the main screen again, this time we will have Vi. Hecarim has that fear, but Vi's ult again, unstoppable. Together with that Malphite, they can knock up the whole team with Malphite's unstoppable ult. And then with Vi, if the AD carry somehow survives, they can use Vi to hunt down that AD carry and put him down even more. And if you look at the entire team comp, we have Mel's ult, which will knock up the entire team. We have Orianna's ult, which will push the entire team together. So if they're apart, they can use the Orianna ult to push them all in the middle, and Malphite ult into there, knock up the entire team. That Zyra ult as well, AoE, can knock up the entire team. And then we have Vi and Caitlyn, who can use their ults to just chase down whoever is left after that. On Team DoubleExplosion, Shogoth top lane, very tanky, obviously. His Void Spike's harder to hit than Malphite's disc, but they are a knock-up instead of a slow. His ult can instantly melt Caitlyn, Zyra, maybe Orianna. With that true damage, he'll just eat them up as we go, and he will become very tanky and hopefully stay in the front lines to shield around and protect that Corki. Next we're going to be seeing Lee Sin jungle. Lee Sin versus Vi is very interesting. They are both strong. They are both very strong. Lee Sin, however, very strong mid and early game, and he'll fall off late game depending on if he builds tank or carry. Karthus in that mid lane, just that global presence, should be very interesting against Orianna. And then we see Corki and Janna bottom. Corki definitely closer range, but more poke than Caitlyn. And we are only a few seconds away from this match. And the match is starting in a second. And I'm going to switch to my desktop. My beautiful, beautiful desktop. Which is on Facebook right now. Because League is still loading. I should have thought that out a little bit earlier. But it doesn't matter, because we're going into the game between Team DoubleExplosion and the Minions. Minions looking to win their second game, and DoubleExplosion looking to win their first. So we will see how this plays out. Yes. Skins coming out. Let's fight the skin war here. We can all agree that DoubleExplosion wins the skin war. Excuse me. I have to drink. Skin war going to Team DoubleExplosion. It's not water. It's Propel Zero sports drink, because this is obviously exhausting. But yes, we see the teams are loading. Janna very slow at loading. She's only at 10%, but she's gonna catch up very soon. Now to address the question, feeling any favorites? I've played against Team Minions, and they are ruthless. They do not give you a chance. Their AD carry farmed up like crazy. Their jungler was absolutely everywhere. I was jungling against them. I was driving a slower jungler than Hecarim, mind you, but he was in every lane at all times and was still matching me in creep score. this time we see Vi. Not as fast as Hecarim, but with that Q, still a very fast jungler, especially when you're talking about moving back between lanes. She also has that Q that will get her into lane or to follow up. She also has that ult to lock someone down in case they don't get on them right away. And yeah, my favorite, based on these teams, would have to be Team DoubleExplosion. I mean, Team Minions. God, I am already just messing up. I actually can't decide. That's why I said that. I would say Team Minions because I've seen them play and they're very, very good at what they do. The team comps are interesting if you really think about it, because DoubleExplosion has sort of an interesting team comp. They have Cho'Gath to tank, and they may have Lee Sin to tank, and at Karthus, AoE plus global presence. You know, but if you look at the team comp of the Minions, then you will quickly notice that they have that AoE super tankiness, and we will see how that works out for them. I'm just switching around the positions here so that you can get a good look right down here at what's going on, and I'll be covering everything, and pings are coming out right now. And excuse me for just 1 second as I turn off this music. I am terribly sorry about that. I just love my music so much. And here we go. Pings are coming out. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, because I can just change it as we're in game. Pings coming out right here. Pings are coming out. And it looks like Malphite does want to start as red. Pings coming out on bottom, and we will see. We will see. In case you're wondering why I'm not being joined today, like I explained earlier, we commentators, we haven't practiced together a lot. So me and Mr. Raphael decided that I would be doing it on my own because we didn't want to talk over each other, and I haven't had a chance to commentate yet. And I love commentating. So we're going to be doing it solo. Solo. My favorite lane, solo top. But we are going to be doing it like this. Alright, so let's talk about what's going on. We have Janna in here, and she's going to face check that with 5 people, and we're going to see what happens right here. She's just going to get jumped on, and she is going to go down to Orianna for first blood. Absolutely no chance at all. And we're going to see up here, Malphite is protecting that red buff for Vi, because they could swap for red now, but they're not going to. And a very aggressive ward being placed right here. They are going to see anyone entering that jungle for a while. Malphite up here, they're pinging red. They want to take that red, but Malphite is so tanky early game. He has that slow. He will get away, and they're just going to take this red. They're going to take this red, and there's absolutely nothing that Team DoubleExplosion can do about this. And there goes red to Vi. And she's just going to clear that one more minion for that extra XP, and she did not use her smite. She will get that blue right away, and she can start ganking. And here we see Lee Sinna, he took his blue. He did use that smite. He knows red's gone. He just knows. He has to know red is gone. They killed Janna. Why would they not take his red? Top lane, we're going to see Malphite versus Cho'Gath. A very tanky lane. I'm not expecting too many kills, but I might be wrong. It depends on how aggressive they are. In top lane, we're going to see those two carries are going to be interesting to watch. One of them is a more short-ish ranged, who is very based on those stuns like that. And we might see Corgi. No, he is not going to fall to that. Caitlyn, sadly, not completely in range to finish that off. And Lee Sin finishing off his red right here. Vi is coming around into that jungle. They saw Lee Sin enter through that ward, and she's going to come down and try to catch him out. He is low. She probably knows he's doing double golems. Oh, she looks like she knows. She's level 2, but he is level 3. But he is at half HP. So we're going to see her come around this corner here. Lee Sin did get those golems, and we're going to see if she can get a kill off of this. He does flash over the wall, and he W's onto a minion, getting away from that, but still, flash being wasted. She's still in that bush, and they might jump on this Corki. Janna checking that bush. Oh, she's going to get punched by Vi. Are they going to go in on this? She wants to, but she did get knocked out of her Q. Zyra taken very low here. Flash, auto attack, kills her, but Vi does come in with that Q. Vi flashes all the way, takes that turret hit to the face. Double kill for the support. 1 kill for the support on Team Minions, and 1 kill for Vi. So in overall, we did trade 2 double kill for support on Double Explosion, 1 kill for support, and 1 kill for the jungler. Very, very, very big lane right now going on right here. We're only 4 minutes in the game. We're already 2-3, and we see Lee Sin trying to get onto that Caitlyn. He does get his Q on her, and he's going to jump on her. Is he going to have enough damage to take her down? He's going to back off, even though she only has 200 health left, and he's going to farm back up in that mid lane. Jesus. That bottom lane should be interesting, especially these wards. We're gonna do the ward coverage again real quick. There's still a ward here. It's actually about to expire, so not very important. We do have a set ward here, so they will know if there will be any wards placed there. Top lane. Let's go to top lane, because I'm dying of talking about that bottom lane. So Malphite taking a lot more poke than I expected him to from that Cho'Gath. He must be landing his Qs. We haven't been able to see it that much, and Cho'Gath is ahead by 2. Creep score now 1, 20-18. Oh, and he hits that Q again and gets the silence. Malphite is low. Lee Sin can come up there for an easy gank, but it looks like Vi might be rotating top. Right now, Lee Sin getting onto that Karthus. He wants to get that Orianna. She does go through the slow. Karthus activating his AoE. She's going to flash over that wall, and the Skittles just don't hit. Skittles don't hit. Nothing you can do about that. And Lee Sin's going to go clear his blue. Vi standing in that bush. There are no wards, and Cho'Gath is so far up. I don't know if they know if he's in that bush, but they're checking right now. Here comes Malphite. Is he going to be taken out? The Ignite goes off. He will die from this Ignite, and Vi coming in way too late. Way too late. After that Ignite went off, Cho'Gath knew. Cho'Gath knew. He knew. He just walked away. He didn't even auto-attack. He ignited, and he walked back. There was no reason for him to stay there longer than he needed, and Vi's Q didn't even hit him. Nothing she could do there. Absolutely nothing. Lee Sin coming into lane out of the bush, just kind of showing himself, but Orianna just kind of walking forward, not really sure what she was doing, and the Ignite did go off on her, and he's going to Q on her. That is just too much damage coming out from Karthus. He did land those Skittles, and as we know, those Skittles can do quite a lot of damage if they only hit one person, and that one person was Orianna. Now we're going to go back down to bottom lane, and we see Corgi. He's a dog. Corgi's a dog. Actually, he's a Yordle flying a helicopter, but regarding that, Corgi is about at half HP, and Zyra is low, and that Karthus ult is coming in. Zyra will die from this. I don't think they saw that coming. Karthus literally just spawned and ultied. He wanted that kill in bottom, and he sure as hell got it. And that knock-up coming up from Janna, just not sure if they were going to try to engage on that, but did hit Caitlyn. Excuse me. Vi coming down. They are very pushed, but there is a ward there, and they will see her coming through that ward. And Vi is pinging. Blue doesn't seem to understand that Vi is right behind them. And we will see if this is enough to take down Caitlyn. She does pop barrier, and she does pop flash. She'll be getting away from that. Janna and Corki both very low. And Vi very, very high. And support, good kid support right there, just walks the other way to make sure that their AD carry survives that. She knew one of them was going to die. She would rather have it be her than their AD carry, and Vi's just going to back. Never mind, she's teasing us. She's going to walk back into that jungle, maybe to get on that Corki, but she is level 5. She does not have her ult yet, so she is not going to be doing that. If we're going to rotate back to top lane, we will see Malphite and Cho'Gath. Jeez, this lane, the longer this lane goes on, the less kills we will see. They're both going to get tanky, and they're both just not going to be able to do anything about it. And Cho'Gath here kind of just stomping around and harassing. They're harassing each other. We'll leave them be. But looking real quick, 49-34, that's going to add up very quickly in Cho'Gath's favor. Plus, he already has that 1 kill, so he's going to be up on Malphite. So we will need to see Vi do something, and she is. She is coming top, but there is a ward there, and Cho'Gath will probably see it. But no, he has tunnel vision, and Malphite leading him back. Cho'Gath, what is he going to do about this? He's fighting a 2-on-1, and he's just going to eat Malphite. No chance. No chance right there, and looks like that Cho'Gath does like to eat rocks for dinner, because he just swallowed that thing whole. Malphite's going down. He thought he could bait something right there, but Cho'Gath was level 8. He had his ult up. He ate Malphite. He did a ton of damage. A ton of damage. He's back at full health. Vi is at a quarter. Cho'Gath is at full. This top lane Cho'Gath is going to get fed He's going to get fed fast, and he is not going to die if he keeps getting fed like this. He is just not going to die. And we have 60 to 35, almost double the CS, and 2 kills to 0 in that top lane. And Cho's gonna back to buy himself a few little things here and there. So we will see. We will see how that turns out for top lane. We might have to see someone sitting or an extremely passive lane. We have not talked about mid lane. It's been going on everywhere except the mid lane. So we will talk about mid lane. Karthus has 48 CS, and all he has to do really is spend that Q to get CS. He's getting some right now. 50 to 65, let's go with that. Orianna does not outrange Karthus. And with that blue buff, he should be putting down a lot more harass than he is. Her ball, she doesn't have blue. Her ball might do damage, but honestly, he is standing very far out of range. So, I don't know how that will play out. Orianna's getting a lot more things, a lot more creeps than Karthus. And Karthus is one of those characters that should be fed. It's kind of a joke. He needs to be fed to be good, but even if he doesn't get fed, he's good. But if he gets fed, his ult will dominate, but he's not getting fed. That is the issue here. And my mouse is tweaking out. And we see that bottom lane. Corgi had to back. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that Corgi had to back. Vi's coming in here though, and there was a ward there, so they do know that she is in that bush now. She has blue buff, and she's just gonna walk off for now. We'll see what she does. Corgi wants to go after her. Not sure if that's the best idea for him right now. And we will be talking about that lane soon. Sooner rather than later. Lee Sinna going very aggressive here. And Corgi too, they are focusing the support. I don't know why. Maybe she's just that easy of a kill. And Zyra putting that out, but Corgi does get out of that with his little fly, and they do take her out. And in top lane, Malphite is so low, but he does get away. And Cho'Gath did use his ignite right there, but I believe that potion saved him. Cho'Gath about 2/3, and Vi coming in here. I don't know if she can fight him. He's at about half. His ult is not up. I don't know if she knows that, but his ult is not up. She's just going to watch that top lane. And they are going to use this chance with the jungler top to take that dragon and give themselves a gold advantage. Not that they need it necessarily, because they are ahead in 400 gold. So, we will see. We will see how this plays out. 8-5 in favor of Team DoubleExplosion. And they are ahead by almost 2k gold now. Almost 2k gold. So, everything's kind of calming down a little bit. So let's see if we can talk about items. Let's talk about top lane. So Cho'Gath started with Adorance. He has his boots now and his Rod of Ages. So he is building AP Cho. Not the biggest surprise there, even though I expected him to build tanky items first, but he did get those 2 kills, and he is ahead by almost twice as many minions. So he can splurge himself on those AP items instead of those tank items. He will get tanky soon enough. Malphite started with, I'm not sure actually, I should have checked. I believe he started, I don't know. I should have checked that at the beginning, but we do have his boots completed, his merc treads are completed. That's going to get him out of that CC a little faster. He has that Dorn shield and the Dorn's ring, 2 Dorn's items on him and a few potions, because he has been needing them. Going into the mid lane, we see Orianna, 95 to Karthus 74, and she already has her Athenes, her boots, and some potions, whereas Karthus, who has a tier, obviously for spamming those ability, a rod, and there is a kill in top lane. Sorry about that. And that kill does go down on Cho'Gath. Finally, he goes down. Like I said, he's not as tanky as I feel he should be at this point, but it is completely up to his build. Vi did go very low, very low, but she managed to survive. And Malphite taking almost no health, but does use up most of his mana. So we'll see. Hopefully Malphite will catch up in this lane. While Lee Sin says, "No sir, I am not giving you that chance right now," and he just pops up in there and starts taking over that lane for him. Support's fairly normal build. Kage's on Zyra to get that extra gold. We already have the Sight Stone and 2 rejuvenation items on Janna, so she can just keep spamming. She can stay in lane a little bit longer, and she can just put out those wards. But she is leaving Corgi down there, and she misses. She misses her whirlwind. Don't know if that knockup would have done anything. They're both at about half HP, and the bottom lane, minions to bottom lane is a lot higher. And Ohlone trying to escape here. She does use her ult and flash, and she puts that ball on her for that shield. But Lee Sin just following up on that. If you can land another Q, it is over. And she dodges the Q, but he does go in on a ward to get close to her. She's still running, and she tries to get that kill off on Karthus with the ignite Q. Not enough to finish him off. And Caitlyn, so close. So close, Caitlyn. If you would have just seen that. And we see Vi coming here to try and get a red buff. But she did see Lee Sin, and she does see him, and he is running. But they're going in for Caitlyn, and we'll see what happens out of this. And she's coming in. Will she ult someone? No, she's facing a 1v3. Even if they're low on health, it is still a 1v3, and it's against the AD carry and the jungler and the support, and they can lock her down for quite a while. Lee Sin sticking on her with that red and with that blue, just kicking out those Qs, but he is missing quite a lot. And he does step into that Caitlyn trap that was set a little bit too late. Thought he would have dodged that, but he does turn around and step into that. We see Caitlyn going very low. Corgi pop barrier. Corgi did pop barrier. Corgi pop barrier. He's being trapped. Oh, and the ace in the hole coming out. Not enough, and he dodges. He dodges that snare. Karthus all coming out to try and get Mrs. Caitlyn, and Zyra all coming up. Is this enough to finish him off? He is fighting a 3v1. Of course, of course, of course. Lee Sin gets shut down. Tried to be a little bit greedy with that, and it ended up backfiring on him. We have that ward down here is about to expire. This ward about to expire as well. So vision being limited in that bottom lane. Corgi taking a little harass here. Vi is in that bush. There is no ward, and there is no ward in this bush either. They're just waiting for that minion wave to be pushed up so she can come into that lane and try to make something happen. Very exciting match here, ladies and gentlemen. We have been seeing more than a kill per minute. 17 kills, 16, 33 into the game. The gold balance almost back to equal now. 1k ahead for Team DoubleExplosion. The team that I would have said no one expected, or no one knew what to expect. Really, they haven't played yet. And based on the match that I've seen from the minions, they are a ferocious team. So this match is definitely playing out more interestingly than I thought. Janna trying to hold off those minions. She is in a 1v2, and that turret is already at half. But Corgi's coming back. Lee Sin coming into that mid lane. They're going to try and jump on Orianna. Cho'Gath up there. As I said, he's getting tanky. 2.3 health. And Corgi does take out Zyra in that bottom lane. He came in and he killed her. Plain and simple. We saw her coming. They were pushed up. They didn't want her back. He jumped on her and killed her. I can't make it any more clear than that. But yeah, we see Cho'Gath, 2.3 okay HP. He doesn't have any HP items yet. Only thing he has is magic resist. Well, he does have, okay, he has Rod of Ages. Doesn't have any major HP items yet. But he is still getting tanky, and he is 133 to Malphite's 92 in that 2-1 lane, 2 kills to 1 death. So he is definitely being farmed up compared to Malphite. If we look at the junglers real quick, while there's a quick moment of not people destroying each other, we see that they are about equal, but Vi does have 3 more assists than Lee Sin. So those kind of add up. As you can see, they both have the lizard. And she's going to come in for that dragon. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? But they're not going for dragon. They're going to fight each other. Lee Sin being caught out here. That Janna ult coming out. Lee Sin not going to be able to escape that Zyra ult. He's going to get shut down. Ult from Orianna coming in. He's going to get wasted down there. Janna trying to get away from a 4v1. She is dropped very low, and they have a ward in that bush. They just need to queue up on her with that Orianna, giving her that double kill, that mid lane double kill. Not like she needed it. She's already going 4-2, and she's ahead by 30 CS to that Karthus. And This might be bottom turret. This might well be bottom turret. Pushing out that way from behind. Turret. Yeah, turret being melted. No chance right there. Lee Sin just could not escape all those ults being thrown at him. And that is too bad for him. Karthus down there. 1v3. We'll see if he does anything. Not sure if he can. Cho'Gath taking down that top lane. Very sneaky. Very sneaky Cho'Gath. He took down 2 turrets already in top. And we saw 1 turret going down in bottom. So... and turret being put down in mid. Jesus Christ, I am talking non-stop. This match is exhausting. And we see Corki falling up. They are trying to get on that Orianna, but she gets out of the way barely. Lee Sin gonna step in that trap. Very obvious trap. Don't know why you didn't see that. But they're all going to get away from that encounter. So, let's review what happened. Because a lot of things happened. Bot lane, first off, there was a fight at Dragon, and Lee Sin got taken down as well as down. And there was a fight outside of the turret. Caitlyn got shut down. Vi got shut down. And Corey got shut down by Caitlyn. And they're staying on that Caitlyn. Lee Sin tower diving, taking those turret hits. He is going to get very low, but he's going to get out of that. Karthus also extremely, extremely low. He's going to back in that bush right there. There is no ward, but they might expect that he's in there. I do not think they're... And they put that ward in there. Are they going to be able to touch him before he gets away? No, he got away from that. Barely got away. Malphite pushing that top turret. Cho'Gath coming in from behind saying, I am not having you do this to me after I pushed your turrets. He's not even going to try and kill him. He's just going to push out that wave and keep pushing that top lane for now. Lee Sin taking that red fairly low. Aggressive ward coming out from Orianna. So, again, let's try to review this before something happens. We have that dragon fight, Lee Sin and Janna being shut down. They come down and take turret. They try to take this turret right here, but there is a DoubleExplosion does come back up to try and defend it. In the meanwhile, Vi went up here to take this turret, and Cho'Gath went in to take both of these. So we're watching 2 outer turrets for an outer turret and an inner turret for top lane. And based on the fights, Team Minion came out on top in the fights, I would say. In terms of turrets, mid turret is definitely important, but I think those 2 top turrets come out in favor of Team DoubleExplosion. Bot lane being pushed up by Caitlyn here. It was very pushed up. That bot tower, still at a relatively high health level. Corgi in that bush, kind of waiting. Oh, Janna's going to come over here, and she's going to ward, and Vi is in that bush. They do see her. And Zyra putting down that counter ward. Counter wards, and more counter wards. That is what they were doing to us in our match. Definitely something to watch out for when you play this team. And we're seeing 4 group mid, Lee Sin coming around the corner to ward. Vi just kind of looks at him. They just look at each other, not really doing anything. And the team comes down here. This is warded. They know their movements. They definitely know their movements. And the team being split up here, but red team being together. Who's going to initiate this fight? Both teams watching each other. We might be able to see a large-scale team fight here. And Vi initiates. I'm going to get rid of this GI because it's annoying as hell. Vi initiates. Ult's coming down from both supports to try and get rid. And sadly, the ult didn't do anything. Blue team demolishing red team here. Kill on Zyra, kill on Vi. Lee Sin and Karthus being very low. Karthus being taken out. He's going to channel that ult. See if that does any damage on anything. Lee Sin extremely low. Lee Sin does die. Janna still being alive. Corki still being alive. Cho'Gath still being alive. And Cho'Gath does get rid of that Caitlyn. And Malphite and Orianna escape with less than 200 health each. And that fight was what blue team needed now to push down that mid tower. Nothing red team can do. That initiation of Vi would have been good, but the team could not follow up. It was too fast. Cho'Gath was there. Zyra tried to ulti into the team, but she hit the majority of the team, which was good. But Janna ulted at the same time, so the team was separated. Most of red team was separated on up here from that ult up here, while Vi was down here trying to fight almost 5v1. And the tanks did a great job of keeping anyone else from entering the fight. Eventually they moved around from this side and this side, and they did end up getting that fight to work at least a little bit in their favor. But in the end, Team DoubleExplosion just came out on top. With that 15-2, 24 minutes into the game, we are well into mid-game, and it's 34.8 to 32.6 thousand golds and 3-2 turrets. Right now, DoubleExplosion looking very, very strong, and they are lining up for possibly another mid-fight. The ultis are down. The ultis are down, but they're coming back up. Almost every ulti's up, actually, except for Zyra's and Janna's and Karthus' ulti, and they're kind of watching each other here. And Lee Sin coming into a 1v3, and they kind of want to jump on him, but he says, nope, I'm out of here. I'm not going to do anything with you guys. 1v3 does not sound like my kind of game. And we might see a fight for Dragon here, as Dragon just came up. Red team moving down, and blue team knowing what's happening, but they do have that aggressive ward right here. So they do see Corgi coming in here, and they're fighting for the Dragon. We might see a steal, we might see a fight. And we have that, we have Zyra trying some fancy stuff here, but Malphite does get, he ultis into the team, hits 4 of them, and Zyra did ult as well. We see red team fighting here. They had that perfect initiation from Malphite, shine down the entire team, and Vi does get away, and they keep sticking to them. Lee Sin, very low, less than 200 health. Vi's coming around again. They do see her. Is he going to be able to Q onto her? No, he is not. Cho'Gath still used up that ult. He's going to Q behind him to get rid. Vi comes down as well as Malphite, and they're going to take out Lee Sin. And Vi getting away with no health. Less than 50. And Caitlyn taking some turret hits. And we're going to see what happens here. We're going to have that tanky Cho'Gath fighting a 1v4. They're all very low. They're going to be fighting him. They're going to take out that turret. He has no protection right now. He's trying to run. He gets that Q off. He gets the double kill on Orianna and Vi. Oh my god. That Q on both of them. Holy bejeebus. What the hell just happened? Applaud for Cho'Gath. Applaud for Cho'Gath. That was such a well-placed Q. He got Orianna and Vi while escaping. He was going to die, and he still picked up 2 kills. I am speechless. I am speechless. That fight went so much in red team's favor. So much in red team's favor. That Malphite initiation was just absolutely amazing. And they followed up on it. Vi and Orianna staying a little bit too long in my opinion. Cho'Gath is tanky, but his ult was down. And they were melting him slowly. They were melting him down to the little bug he actually is. But they stayed, he queued, and he did get a double kill. And somehow, even though they lost that team fight, DoubleExplosion still being able to continuously get something out of these fights. Even when they lose them, they still get a few things out of the fight. Janna dropping low. H-Null coming in there. No one blocks it for her. Karthus tried, but he just kind of walked out of the way. I don't know what happened there, but Janna fell. That simple. That sniper shot, they were standing on a ward, I believe, which has now expired. Bad for Janna. She got put down. Put down. With that kill, we come to 18-18. 3 towers each. And the minions ahead by 5. And we might see a Baron fight here. All 5 at Baron. Janna's down. Corki's dropping low. Corki needs to get out of here or he is dead. He flashed over that wall, and he did use everything he can to get away. Caitlyn's trying to follow up on that. Don't know if she can make it. Corki's staying under that turret. Caitlyn just needs to get one more shot, and she puts him down. Karthus coming down, trying to get that Caitlyn. She's just going to start attacking him. He can't do anything. He goes on that single ult from Malphite comes down just to get Karthus. And they get him. They get him. Orianna extremely low. Extremely low. Karthus could ult here to take her out. Don't know if he wants to. Vi backing off as well. Low again. Caitlyn gets shut down. What can you say? Cho'Gath is a hungry, hungry gentleman, and he does like to snack on the ladies. And so he has. Oh, jeez. I am... My throat is parched. 42 to 40 in gold. 19 to 21. looks like a match that started out more or less one-sided in favor of Team DoubleExplosion is now turning in favor of the minions. And we will see. We will see. This match excites me. This is such a great match. And I'm being genuine right here. Team Minions defeated my team. And I'm being genuine. They are playing well. They are playing well. I'm not discriminating. Both teams playing so well. So well. The Minions up by good K. 1.4K actually. And we're about to hit that 30-minute mark. Blah. Baron's still up. Baron's still up. They didn't finish off that fight. Vi dropped low. Caitlyn was eaten. And Orianna dropped extremely low as well. And I feel like that will be the next objective we play. They're both eyeing each other here. Wards on both sides coming out. We will see how this is going to go down. We might see a jungle fight. And Corgi gets trapped, but no one to follow up on that. Caitlyn coming out from the bottom. We have all 5 members of Team DoubleExplosion right here. Jenna coming out to ward. Aggressive ward. They do see that they have a ward here now. 4 members of Team DoubleExplosion down in mid. 2 members from Team the Minions, and the other 3 are moving into position from the jungle. Will we see a fight for Baron? Will we see a fight in mid lane, or will we see a fight for that turret? We will see. We will see how this plans out. Team Minion probably feeling confident right now after those last fights. The ultis are up. All the ultis are up. So we might see something happening here. Cho'Gath tried to Q, and Vi, no respect, kid. Shows no respect. No respect. He is just laughing and laughing and laughing. And we're getting ready for a Baron fight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Zara does have that oracles. Oh, the Q gets on her. Is Lee Sin going to follow up on that? No, it's not. Top turret does go down to minions. And we will see. No vision for blue team now. They are in the dark for this fight. They are in the dark. They're all gathering mid. They're saying, you know what? Go for Baron. We will take your mid tower. And red team would rather defend that mid tower right now. They're coming from behind. Ulti on 4 people. Orianna ult also 4 people. And the Zyra ult comes in. Everyone's dead at that point, so no point in that Zyra ult. Hit 1 person and everyone gets melted. Everyone gets melted. That fight was a combustion of ultis. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody dies. Cho'Gath trying to get away from this one. Vi thought she could knock him up, but didn't. Cho'Gath, only ones that's going to get away. Actually, Lee Sin got away. I apologize. Lee Sin got very low, but he did get away. And we saw a 3-4-2. That ult from red killed every squishy on their team instantly. Malphite ult came in, knocked everyone up. Orianna ult came in, put everyone together. At that point, almost everyone was dead. Zyra ult came in, at that point everyone was dead and it only hit 1 person. Red team is winning this right now. They are ahead. They may be losing 2 people, but they are always winning 3. Now when you think, okay, 2-3, moderately okay exchange. Moderately okay exchange. Okay, you know, not that bad. We've seen a 2-3, 4-3 play several times now. And those add up. You know, after 10 times, you're ahead 10 kills. I mean, it's not been 10 times, but, you know, they will add up. And we see that right now. And if you look at the scoreboard, 21-24 for the minions. They're ahead in almost, yeah, about 3.5K gold. And they now have more towers. If we look at the farm real quick before the next big fight, which I anticipate will happen to Baron. Cho'Gath is ahead in farm. Lee Sin is ahead in farm. Karth is sadly below in farm. Janna, these 2 don't care, but she's ahead in farm. And they're about equal. So the teams in terms of farm, not that different. Cho'Gath eating Orianna. She gets put down fast. That Janna was just baiting it up. And they went for it. And Cho'Gath just ate a robot. He's eating rocks. He's eating women. Now he's eating metal. The more fine gentlemen cannot be imagined. They are going into this fight. They're down 1 person. They're down their mid laner. Lee Sin kicking Caitlyn back, and she does flash back over. Nice flash from Caitlyn. Zyra going very low. They might as well go for her, and they do. Caitlyn still up. Corgi, their AD carry at full health. Karthus at half health. And Vi does come in here. She's going to try and lock one of them down, but she just hits a few people and backs off of this. They can't do anything right now. Ace and coming in. Cho'Gath blocks that. Vi going in for Corgi. He does block it, and she is going to get caught out. Malphite ulting into 4 people. Killing Corgi. Caitlyn killing Karthus, and Cho'Gath coming in for that double kill. He is eating and stomping and throwing spikes and roaring, and he is a machine. He is a eating machine. 12, 2, and 3. His KD being obviously 6 with that insane amount of CS. Most on the team, more than the AD carries. He is a force to be reckoned with. And we have seen him initiate. We have seen him catch them out. We have seen him devour them. And he is keeping them alive in this game. Red team still in front though, even with those fights. Still in front. And we will see this match. I don't know how long this match will last out. No Baron has fallen. And the teams are just clashing at mid at the moment. We're going to see these pings coming out. They want that Baron. Both teams want that Baron. Ward's right here. Zyra see that Ward. She's going to take it out, taking away all vision from blue team. And they're back up. Corgi's actually pushing bomb. This is red team's chance. This is red team's chance to do this. They should see Corgi down there clearing that way. He does need a while to get up there. This is their chance to fight. There's no AD carry. Vi does come in, but Lee Sin kicks her back. Karthus being caught out. He's just standing there and takes it. He just takes it, and he goes down. He is getting ready to ult right here. Cho'Gath just takes some hits, and the Karthus ult does come out, but in the end, not a lot. And that ace in the hole comes out, killing Janna. The fight continues. They are now fighting a 5v3. Excuse me. 2 people getting caught in the Malphite ult. Cho'Gath finally going down. Lee Sin trying to run away, but they're going to follow up in that. But no, they want Corgi. They want that pressure they carry. He's trying to hit them. Vi coming in with that Q. They are taking him down slowly. He gets very low. They are not going to have enough to take him down, but they are going to hit that mid turret a little bit, and they are going to push. And meanwhile, Caitlyn wants that kill. Is she going to be able to get it? She goes into the Baron pit, and I think he knows because he is going the opposite way, and he's backing. Caitlyn coming very close. She's not going to check that. Lee Sin getting away from this. Corgi up. He wants to defend that mid turret, but that thing is going to go down. That thing is going to go down. They're going for the inhibitor. Is he going to be able to get the kill on Malphite? He gets very low, but Orianna does shield him. And he does get out of there. Lee Sin trying to follow up. If he can land a Q, they will die. We will see if he can land. He might ward E. He does do it. He gets that Q on her. He does put her down. The ult comes down and the slow. Nothing he can do there. No team to follow up on. They're trying to make the plays happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's not happening. So far, most fights have been happening when someone got cut out or someone missing. And those fights, it's playing out like I said. Team Minions is using those AoE ults. Malphite has been hitting 3 to 5 consistently knocking up the entire team. On top of that, they put the Orianna ult to put them all in the middle. On top of that, they put the Zyra ult. And at that point, they should all be dead, pretty much. And whoever's left, Caitlyn and Vi clean up with their ultis. It's been happening. It's been happening for the past since they've been getting their team fights together. On the other team, however, we have that extremely tanky Cho'Gath who's trying to knock them all up to keep his squishies alive. And we have that Lee Sin trying to make plays happen as well. Red team turret going down mid. They are Baroning. Baron falling to red team. They do have Baron. They need to follow up on this. They are trying to make something happen. They're trying to get someone caught out. If someone gets caught out, they will die. It's that simple. Corgi trying to get away. He does jump over that wall. Caitlyn trying to get after him. Blue team running away here. They are right now 5v5, but Corgi is relatively low. And with that Baron pickup, we can expect a fight in that base. That inhibitor is open. They will either need to poke or they will need to fight, but that inhibitor Something needs to happen with this inhibitor. Maybe they'll just take it for free. Doesn't look like it. Vi coming in on Karthus. Karthus just taking a little bit of poke. Corgi coming in here. Cho'Gath goes mad mode and going in on that Orianna. She is very low. Zyra ulting her own team to try and salvage something. Not hitting anyone. Karthus all coming down. Orianna with all of that. Vi very low. She is stunned under that turret by Lee Sin. She goes down as well. We see blue team fighting down here. Red team is giving up this Baron. Red team is giving up this Baron in a terrible fight for their team. Lee Sin trying to stay on that Zyra. Is he going to be able to land that Q on her? She just kind of stands there. He is trying to, but he backs off. Malphite coming in down here, killing Corgi, I believe. Everything's happening on killing Corgi. Zyra goes down. Lee Sin goes down as well. We traded 4 for 3 on a Baron. Not sure who that comes out on top of. I'm going to have to save the minions. 4 kills to 3. Obviously a bigger number. They did get that inhibitor. They did lose 3 people on Baron, but more kills and an inhibitor. Definitely worth. Only person not going down on DoubleExplosion is that support. Not that important of a kill. Very interesting fight. Very interesting fight. That Zyra ult hit absolutely nobody. If that Zyra ult would have actually hit, I think that the minions would have been able to finish off with this. But that's Zyra trying to protect Orianna, who went down from the Karthus anyway. Kind of a waste, but both of these teams playing extraordinarily well. 28 to 34 in favor of the minions. They did catch up. We saw earlier, didn't look that good for them, but they are not even slowly. They are rocketing their way back up there. They are almost ahead by 10,000 gold and almost twice as many towers. We are 40 minutes into this game. Baron only left with 2 members. The AD carry and the tank. AD carry definitely being the most important person with Baron. They're going to want to protect her. She does not want to get caught out, and they're going to get easy dragon. Easy dragon. No one's even going to contest it. Bottom lane pushing itself. If we look at the minions on here, definitely pushing itself. They have that siege minion coming in there. They're being sneaky in that jungle right now. Zyra does have, and Corgi will be caught out right here. Bye. Is he going to be able to get away? All the damage comes out. He is just going to get melted by Orianna, and bye. No chance. Blue team being caught outside of their base. Not sure what they're doing here. Vi having to run because of Karthus and Janna, but in the end she does try to turn around and start fighting Karthus. Orianna does come in with ult. Karthus does go down. He's trying to land those Skittles. Not really hitting anyone. And here we go. Bottom inhibitor goes down. 3 on 5. They need to defend this now. Bottom lane pushed up so far. And that inhibitor. Mid lane, we have those creeps coming in. We have those overpowered creeps coming in. And we see the Zyra coming in down. Lee Sin dropping very low. Janna being killed. Cho'Gath trying whatever he can right now. Both towers are down. They are taking the inhibitor. Cho'Gath tries to eat Vi. Not enough. He's being caught out. Lee Sin trying to make one last play. Goes in. Doesn't get anybody. Lee Sin going back in. And Cho'Gath does get one of them. He does get 2 of them. And that is GG. The last play tries to come in and they cannot do it. 30 kills to 37 at 42 minutes in favor of the minions. Congratulations, minions. You are now 2 for 0. And that was a very exciting, very exciting game. Oh, I need a second. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry. There were plays everywhere, and I wish that I were a little bit better at streaming and could show you guys some replays. But if you guys care for after game report, let's do it real quick. So as I said, minions had that AoE comp, and it came out on top. We had the Malphite ult knocking up 4 to 5 people almost every time. On top, once they were in the air, Orianna came in. That almost melted everyone. Whoever was still alive, Zyra ult would pretty much locked him down, and whoever was left would just get cleaned up. We definitely saw a strategy there. Both teams make a few mistakes, but the minions coming out on top, they have that war domination, and that is what comes out on top. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my stream. If you liked me as a commentator, please recommend me on the Ohlone Facebook page. Tell them I did a good job, because I would like very much to continue commentating in the future. My name is Tim, aka TheRandomGamer from Team the Thundercats, and this was DoubleExplosion versus the Minions. Minions now 2-0. 2-0. Yes. Minions 2-0. Mirror feed 1-0. DoubleExplosion 0-1, and the Thundercats 0-2. So we will see how this plays out next week, in the last week of the Flagship series. The Minions looking very good right now. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.